Hey my loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope you all are doing great. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all 5 health tips, health practices that you can start doing or that you even need to start incorporating in your everyday life, your day-to-day life. And some of these health practices are going to benefit your skin. Okay, they are going to give you a radiant, a glowing looking skin. Now, before we get right into these health practices or health habits, please give my video a very big thumbs up. I've noticed that some of you all just come to watch my videos, you enjoy my content, and you're not liking my videos. That is fraud. That is thief. You're tipping my information without giving me a thank you, maybe by liking my video or by leaving a wonderful comment for me in the comment section. So please give my video a very big thumbs up, and don't forget to drop lovely comments for me in the comment section. Okay, and let's just get right into this video. So the first health habit is healthy drink intake. Yes, healthy drink intake. Yes. Now, this is what I mean by healthy drink intake. From time to time, you're taking a form of healthy drink. Okay, it is going to go a very long way for your health, for your gut health, for your overall health, and also for your skin health. Yes, there are a lot of benefits taking healthy drinks can offer to you, and it is one of the most, like, it is one of the very effective ways you can literally level up your health. Now, me personally, when I watch the wellness girlies on TikTok, when I see them making matcha, like, if you don't know what matcha is, it's like a green, but it's mostly in form of powder. Okay, they take it, they mix it up, and then they start drinking it. When I see the wellness girlies doing all these things, I'll be like, oh, I want to be taking this kind of stuff. I want to be taking this matcha. I want to be taking these greens. Until I realized that, okay, it is not just by taking matcha. There are other ways I can take greens, which is by taking green tea. And I decided to get myself green tea. I have shared this with you all in one of my videos, and this is the green tea I make use of now. Now, this is one health drink that you can literally start introducing into your life. Now, when I noticed, ever since when I've been making use of this green tea, like every single day in the morning, I take my green tea. I've noticed this thing has been benefiting me in terms of my gut health. It has been benefiting me in terms of my like overall health, and most especially in terms of my skin. Yes, the reason why this can be beneficial to your skin is because green tea, they are one of the very strong form of antioxidants. And if you're somebody that knows a lot about skincare, you will know that making use of antioxidants on your skin will literally help you to brighten your skin. It will literally help you to glow up your skin. Like, antioxidants are so beneficial to the skin, and one of the very popular antioxidants that everybody know is vitamin C. So vitamin C is not only the good form of antioxidant that you can use to glow up your skin. Okay, making use of green tea, maybe using green tea bag. Okay, this is what it actually looks like. Taking green tea like this is a very strong form of antioxidant, and it will go a long way for your skin. Like, can you literally see the way my skin is glowing? Oh my god, guys, if you've not started making use of green tea, I'm going to advise you. I'm not saying you must not buy this one. Okay, you can make use of it in form of matcha, like in the powder form, any one that you want to do. But me personally, because I was unable to lay my hands in the powder form of green tea, I said, you know what, let me just make use of the bag form. So this is green tea bag. In the morning, I just boil my water, I take out the bag, and then I just, as how you're making your normal Lipton, like your normal Lipton tea. Okay, I just take this, put it into the bag like hot water. The only difference there is that when I'm taking this, I don't mix milk, I don't mix sugar, I don't mix anything. Literally, I just drink it like that. That's just the only difference. And I have noticed that this thing has been helping me, like, sincerely speaking. And another thing I notice about this thing is when it comes to my digestive system, like, I've noticed ever since when I've been taking this thing, it has literally been helping me as regards my digestive system and also your immune system. And yes, before I move on, I just remembered something. I just wanted to chip in this thing. If you don't know, your gut health and your skin, that is, your gut health is directly proportional to your skin health. If your gut health is bad, your skin health will be bad. If your gut health is wonderful, it will show on your skin and your skin is going to be looking wonderful. That's just the fact. It is directly proportional. So when you invest in health drinks, like healthy drinks for your gut health, it is literally going to benefit your skin. Now, another thing that you can take for your gut health is chia seeds. Yes, it is very good for the gut health. I'm going to leave the picture of what a chia seed looks like. You can take this. It is very nice for your gut health.
If you eat chia seeds every day, what happens to your body? Want to lose weight more easily? Chia seeds are rich in soluble fiber, which forms a gel when combined with water in the stomach, slowing digestion, helping to control appetite, and making it easier for you to achieve your goal of ideal weight. Chia seeds have antibacterial properties that freshen your breath and even heal mouth ulcers, leaving you breathing confidently fresh. The fiber in chia seeds nourishes the good bacteria in the gut, helps prevent constipation, and maintains a good digestive system. Chia seeds are an excellent source of nutrients for maintaining healthy teeth and bones, and the calcium in them also helps prevent tooth decay, giving you strong teeth and healthy bones. Have a healthy brain. Chia seeds are an excellent source of rich omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain function, improving attention and memory, and giving you a more flexible mind. Focus on learning more health knowledge.
And then another healthy drink you can take is apple cider vinegar. As a matter of fact, I have apple cider vinegar. Let me go and get it. I'll be right back. So guys, this is my apple cider vinegar. You can see that I have been taking this thing and it is almost half now. Yes, it's not every day I take this thing actually. It's this one I take it every day, but this one I take it from time to time. I take my apple cider vinegar. The only thing I don't like about this thing is that it slaps. The way this thing literally slaps my face, like when I take this thing, I must do my face somehow. Like my face must just be somehow. That's just one thing I don't like about this apple cider vinegar. Once I'm done with this apple cider vinegar, I will still go and get another one because it has literally been so beneficial to my health and also to my skin. And I love the benefits drinking apple cider vinegar has been given to me. So other drinks that you can take that will literally benefit your skin also, we have ginger tea, we have spearmint tea, we have chamomile tea, and we also have turmeric tea. These are just some healthy drinks that you can literally start taking today, and it is going to give your skin wonderful benefits. Like me, I decided to stick on the side of green tea. Now moving on to the second tip, the second health habit on my list, and that is sitting straight. Yes, sitting straight. The reason why I must bring in this health habits in today's video is because if you're always bending, let's say you're always slacking when you sit down, you're always bending like this. If you're always doing this, you will notice that you'll begin to start developing back pain, like backache. Yes, you will notice that thing. Okay, the reason why I am saying this is because I used to be somebody like that. Yes, before I cannot sit down without bending. I must bend. Once I'm sitting down like this, I must slack. And because of that attitude I used to possess before, it started giving me backache. It started giving me back pain until I now stopped doing this. That is when you start sitting straight, like you start sitting upright instead of always slacking, instead of always bending like this. You will notice that that back pain, that backache will begin to reduce, will begin to, it will begin to get better. Now, another benefit you're going to get when you start sitting upright instead of you to be bending is enhanced concentration. I've actually noticed that whenever I sit upright, I tend to feel better and I tend to concentrate on what I'm doing better. Yes, take for example now, let's say I'm in a lecture hall and I'm having lectures. If I'm always bending, I won't be able to concentrate on what that lecturer is saying. I don't know about you, but I have always noticed this thing. Like when I'm always bending, if I'm not sitting upright, I tend to lose concentration on what I'm doing. So when you sit upright, when you're always sitting upright, your back, it will help you to reduce back pain, prevent back pain and backache. It will help you to concentrate better, and in return, it will leave you feeling better. And this is something that I have actually experienced for myself. Now I'm going to give you some tips that you can follow when it comes to improving your posture. The first tip is get a comfortable chair. Yes, get a chair that, when you're sitting down and maybe you're sitting upright, but you feel like resting your back, you'll be able to rest your back very well. When you're sitting on a chair that you cannot rest your back very well, that doesn't feel comfortable for you, that chair is going to trigger you to bend. Because when you try to rest your back and you're not able to rest your back very well, it will now result into you bending, which is going to be like the second alternative for you to stretch yourself. It will now be like as if you should bend rather. So make use of chairs that are actually good, comfortable chair. That's the first tip. The second tip is that you should try as much as possible to be in the moment. What I mean by being in the moment is that I know that sometimes it skips our mind, it escapes our mind. We don't know, and then all of a sudden we start bending until it comes back to our attention before we now realize that we are actually bending. So try as much as possible to always put focus on your sitting posture. Okay, so you will not forget, and then you will now start slacking and start bending your back instead of you to be sitting upright. Now, the third tip I want to give concerning this sitting posture of a thing is don't use a table that is way below your chair. Let's say if you're reading or maybe you're writing on a particular table and the table you're using is down, is lower than your chair level. The reason why is because if you use this type of tables, it is going to trigger you to bend. In order for you to reach the table and do what you want to do, maybe you're writing, in order for you to reach that table and perform the task you want to do on the table, it is going to trigger you to actually bend so that you can reach that table. So that's just 3 tips I'm going to give as regards this sitting posture of a thing. The next tip is always having a good sleep. Now, sincerely speaking, I know that sometimes we fall short of this. Even me that I'm telling you this, sometimes I fall short of this in the sense that I don't get adequate sleep in a particular night, and this could be due to other important things we need to get done with in our day-to-day life. Let's say you're a student, you need to read overnight. Let's say your examinations are coming close, you need to study harder so that you can pass your exams, or maybe your day-to-day work, your day-to-day activities that you need to get done with, and you're unable to get done with it, like you working more hours and so on. I know there are several circumstances that can occur that can lead us into not having good sleep every single night. So we should try as much as possible to get adequate amount of sleep every single night. Now, it is very funny how inadequate sleep can influence our life in a lot of ways. I wrote down how inadequate sleep has literally influenced my own life negatively. Not even, of course, inadequate sleep will influence your life negatively. There's no positivity there. So I wrote down the ways how inadequate sleep can literally influence our lives negatively. And the first one is tiredness / low energy levels. Yes, have you noticed that if you don't have adequate amount of sleep in the night, the next day you will be feeling tired. The next day you will not have enough energy for you to do your day-to-day activities. Have you noticed that? Like I said, this ways it actually affects our day-to-day life is mostly things I have experienced. And I have experienced this. If I'm unable to get enough amount of sleep in the night, the next day my energy levels are always low. I always feel unnecessarily tired because I was not able to sleep the previous night. The second thing is depression. Yes, like sleep disorders can literally mess with your mental health. For me, it literally messes. This one is not even it literally messes with my mental health, because when I don't sleep very well, if I don't sleep well at night, it can lead to me feeling depressed the next day because my energy levels will be low. I'll be feeling unnecessarily tired. I'll be feeling unmotivated to do things because I was unable to get enough sleep. That way, I will be so annoyed that day because I was unable to get adequate sleep. And that's the reason why I'm this type of person that, hey, if you want to find my trouble, just disturb my sleep. Just interrupt my sleep if you want to find my trouble. Hey, I hate it. I hate the situation where I am trying to rest. I'm trying to rest my brain. I'm trying to sleep, and something is disturbing my sleep. It frustrates me. It puts me into a state of depression. Like, sincerely speaking, this is something that always affects me. So, inadequate sleep can literally lead to depression. Yes, because sleep disorders can affect our mental health. The third one is inconsistent sleep schedules. Now, if I don't get enough sleep at night, I notice that, let's say I will sleep in the afternoon. Then before you know it, I will not be able to sleep by, let's say if I want to sleep by 10 p.m. in the night, I will not be able to sleep by 10 p.m. at night. The reason why is because I am not feeling sleepy. I have already slept in the afternoon. Now I cannot sleep 10 p.m. at night, and maybe if I keep awake by that 10 p.m., I will not end up sleeping by 3 a.m. when I'm not even supposed to sleep by that time, when I'm supposed to sleep much earlier. Like, my sleep schedule will just be scattered, it will be all over the place. And that is what inadequate sleep at night can literally cause. Now, moving on to the next one is excessive daytime napping. Yes, and this linked to the one I just spoke about before. Now, I've noticed that if I don't get good night's rest, I just sleep like a goat in the afternoon, in the daytime. Like, instead of me to be doing my work, instead of me to be doing my daily activities, I will be sleeping. The reason why is because I got inadequate sleep at night, and now I am feeling tired. So when I'm feeling tired, what do you expect me to do? It's not to go and sleep. Now, moving on to the next one, which is dull slash unhealthy looking skin. Yes, if you're not always sleeping well, you will notice that your skin will begin to look unhealthy. You will notice that your skin will not be glowing. Now, if you're always having adequate amount of sleep, if you notice when you wake up the following day, the way your skin is going to be looking healthy, the skin is going to be looking glowy compared to when you don't sleep well at night. Your skin is just going to be looking so dull. Your face is just going to be looking so dull. So inadequate amount of sleep can prevent your skin from looking healthy and glowy. That's just it. And then another one is immune system weakening. Yes, and this is another thing I noticed. When you don't sleep well, you stress yourself. If you're not sleeping well, you're not giving your body, your mind the space to rest and relax, and you're unnecessarily stressing yourself. And when you stress yourself too much like that, it can affect your immune system. Yes. Now, another one is hormonal imbalance. You see that I wrote a lot of things. Yes, hormonal imbalance is another one. If you're not getting adequate amount of sleep, you will notice that your hormones will just be fluctuating. Your hormones will be up and down. You begin to start developing breakouts, pimples, acne all over your skin. Your hormones will just be scattering and shaking, bidi 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 bidi. It will not be in one particular place. So, just to cut everything short, because I don't want this aspect to be very long, to be very lengthy, these are just some things me personally I have noticed about whenever I don't get adequate amount of sleep. So what I'm just trying to say is that with all these dangers, all these side effects of inadequate sleep, we need to try as much as possible to start getting adequate amount of sleep. Now, the next healthy habit on my list is limit phone use before sleep. Now, this one links to the other one I talked about, having adequate amount of sleep every day, because when you make use of your phone before you go to bed, it can actually affect your sleep quality. Now, if you notice, when night is beginning to come, like everywhere is beginning to get dark and all those stuff, you will notice that naturally you begin to feel more tired than during the daytime. And the reason why is because it is during this night period melatonin naturally begin to come up in the body. And as this melatonin is being produced, this sleep hormone is being produced and increased, it will result into you sleeping faster. Okay, now when you're always making use of your phones before you go to bed, that light that is emitted by your phone can actually trick this melatonin production. It can trick your brain and confuse your brain and make your brain feel like we are still in the daytime. Then that melatonin production is going to reduce. Just to wrap up what I'm saying, what I'm just trying to say is that we should try as much as possible to limit the use of our phone before bed. Let's say 30 minutes to 1 hour before bed. within that range, within that time range, and you see that you'll be able to fall asleep better. Now, another thing I want to mention about this limiting of phone use is stop using your phone in the middle of the night, in the middle of your sleep. You know, all those time when we wake up in the middle of the night, we want to do something in the middle of, maybe we want to urinate in the middle of the night, and something just tricks you to check your phone, to check notification on your phone. That period when you pick up that your phone and you start reading notification, let's say you woke up by let's say 4 a.m. in the morning, and that is not your wake up time. When you're supposed, you just woke up to urinate so that you get back to sleep. You now start seeing notification, reading notifications on your sleep. Do you know that that thing can actually disrupt your sleep? That process whereby you're pressing your phone in the middle of your sleep, it can actually disrupt your sleep. Do you know? Most especially when you now press your phone for a very long period of time. Instead of you to go back to sleep, you say, let me just press it for 30 minutes to 1 hour, then I'll go back to sleep. I've noticed that anytime I do this thing, I begin to develop heavy eyes. Like my eyes, in the sense that if let's say I'm trying to close my eyes, there's this kind of should I say pain? Not really pain, but there's when my eyes feels heavy. It literally affects me. I've noticed that that thing always affects me, and when I do all those type of thing, I tend to sleep even more. I tend to sleep more. Instead of me to wake up by the set time, maybe I want to wake up by 6 a.m. Instead of me to wake up by 6 a.m., I will end up waking up by 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. or even 10 a.m. And even when I even wake up, I will still be feeling more tired. Like, and the reason why is because I disrupted my sleep, like my sleep cycle in the middle of the night. So what I'm just trying to say is that it's not only limiting your phone before sleep. Stop, fight that urge of pressing your phone when you wake up in the middle of the night, when you're supposed to get back to sleep. Fight that urge of pressing your phone in the middle of the night, okay, in the middle of your sleep, before your sleep, and also after your sleep. Now, moving on to the next tip on my list, which is drinking your water. One thing I notice about drinking water is that I always notice that whenever I feel dehydrated, if I don't drink enough water, it leads to depression. I feel somehow. I don't feel myself. Like if I don't drink enough water, like get rid of that dehydration, I don't feel myself. I literally feel so depressed. That's one thing. So drinking your water, it's very beneficial in that aspect. Okay. When you drink adequate amount of water, when you drink water very well, it is going to leave you feeling good. It will leave you feeling so well. And it is also good for your skin health. Yes, it is beneficial for your skin health. It is good for your overall health. Okay. Drinking water has a lot of benefits to the health, to the skin, okay, in general. So my loves, that will be all for today's video. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, if this video was helpful to you, please give my video a very big thumbs up. Okay, please like my video, subscribe to my channel. Okay, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified when next I upload amazing content like this, and leave wonderful comments for me in the comment section below. And I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye.